Hey, it's Rebecca with Nail Studio, and today is my long time coming Q&A. This video is just a startup to a new schedule, to being consistent, and all of that jazz. So we're just gonna hop right into it. First question is, when did I decide I wanted to do nails? I did go over this in one of my previous videos. Ever since I was younger, I've always wanted to have my own salon. I just wanted to have somewhere that was comfortable, safe, sanitary, and of course, affordable. Next question is, how did I go about my journey? I had reached out to a few of my associates who are in the beauty industry, who have had salons, who, work in cosmetology. I asked them a few questions, trying to get the ball rolling on opening my salon. But of course, all of the answers were negative. They were very pessimistic. Like, there was nothing positive. There wasn't actually any help. It was basically just like, well, don't do this and don't do this, but there was no like, okay, you have to go to this website and do this and do that. Okay, so that's when I started just doing things on my own, just, marching to the beat of my own drum, because people are not willing to help at all. It doesn't matter what it is. After all of that happened, I started getting on YouTube and watching a lot of nail videos. Throughout my life, I've never seen Black or Latina women doing nails, so I didn't know I could do it. Representation is very important, and because I didn't have that, it's not something that I've seen for myself. Once I did see it, I was like, oh, I'm about to do this. I'm about to make some money. The first thing I did was apply for nail school. Of course, there was a waiting list. So as I was on the waiting list, I just went and, started ordering stuff, practicing, just really investing in myself in order to learn this craft so that I can make it a career. Next question is, what is the hardest part of doing nails? So this is something that people never talk about. The hardest part of doing nails is the aftermath, okay? I mean, neck, back, shoulders, just stiff. Making sure that you're comfortable, making sure that your client is sitting properly. You want to make sure you have a really good setup. It's called ergonomics. Look into it. It's very important. What do I like least about doing nails? One thing I like the least is having to implement customer service policies, okay? Because to me, nails is like, a creative space. I don't like having rules. It has to be done, and it is my least favorite. It's stressful dealing with people, but they will try you. I don't mind dealing with people. It's just the customer service aspect of everything. Next question is, when did I know I was ready to start taking clients? That's a really, really good question, because the truth is that you're never gonna know when you're ready. You just have to throw yourself out there. You're always gonna learn something new techniques, there's new products, there's so many different things to learn, and you just have to throw yourself out there. My next question is actually someone asking for tips or advice for nail school. So my biggest tip is just to utilize the time and the resources that the school provides for you. I feel like people go into school with the expectation of learning something and being a pro and being able to go right into a salon and get somebody out in the time frame that they give you. No, you have to practice, okay? You're gonna go to school to learn about state board, sanitation, and of course to take the test. But you must practice, 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 okay? Get you a Tammy Taylor practice sheet and practice your liquid to powder ratio, because this is the time to sit down and put that time into yourself. Focus on yourself. You're paying to be there, so make it worth your while, okay? Next question is about pricing. So I've done a video on this as well. I will do an updated video, but pricing, I just like to keep it simple, and I'm gonna say charge hourly. How do you do that? Just think, how long does it take me to do a basic full set of nails, okay? You wanna start your base price for your full sets at whatever you want to make an hour. When people add on, design stones, if they want a pedicure, anything like that, that stuff adds up very, very quickly. So just think about it as hourly wages, okay? That way you can kind of determine how many hours you need to work a week, how many days you need to work. It'll be a lot easier if you just do it that way. Also, to organize your booking system for people to not be confused about pricing. Don't give out a lot of freebies, okay? Because you use your money, you use your own hard-earned money on all this supplies. Make sure that you're charging for everything, but start with an hourly base rate. That is it for the Q&A, you guys. Make sure you subscribe. Again, my name is Rebecca, and I hope to see you soon.